Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. You all are doing fine and amazing in your lives. Today we are going to talk about the test of GRE. Starting from what actually GRE is. So it is a test that is required by most of the US universities. Most of the universities in USA required this test after your bachelor's. If you want to start your master's or your PhD, there are three sections: verbal reasoning, quantitative, and journal information. GRE that most of you don't know about is that GRE is valid for 5 years, and if you know FC College in Lahore, it takes mock test of GRE before you actually give your final test. You can give a mock test for practice. You will get same. Further inquiries, email at testpreplahore@usefppakistan.org or info@usefppakistan.org. This part is verbal reasoning. Marks of this section are 170. This section actually consists of reading comprehension, text completion, that is fill in the blanks, sentence equivalence, and vocabulary. So vocabulary is very important. If your vocabulary is already good, you're good to go, but you need to learn around 1500 to 2000 words. The words used in the test set exam are pretty much same that are used in the GRE exam. So yeah. Now for GRE essay pool, improve your typing speed, as it is going to be on the computer, so you need to have a good typing speed. Write an essay about any argument, support every argument with the example. You can give the examples from your experiences, from the experiences of other people, from life instances, from news channels. You can take any argument or any example. Next completion, there are fill in the blanks. 1 to 1, 2, 3. There can be up to 3 fill in the blanks in a sentence. As a short paragraph, you have to fill those. Now there are some tips for answering those questions. So never fill the first fill in the blanks initially. First you have to read the whole paragraph and then start filling the blanks. Never just assume the first blank and start filling it. Identify the words or phrases. For instance, there are words that are being used in the paragraph, that is although, moreover. So you actually need to recognize those conjunctions. Fill in the blanks, identify the clues, see whether the tone of the blank is positive or negative, is affirmative or negative, and then use the process of elimination to eliminate all the answers that are not suitable for the blanks. And you need to practice a lot for the reading passages. There will be around 7 to 8 reading passages and 10 to 50 lines of each passage, so you'll have to read them in the minimum time. Remember that reading comprehension covers most part of the paper, so you need to work on it. Now for some tips in order to work on your reading comprehension is that initially try to get the tone of the passage, that whether it is sarcastic or whether it is descriptive essay or whatever, you need to get the tone of the passage. Don't try to absorb the passage in your mind. It will take a lot of your energy and it will take a lot of your mind. It's just scroll down and read the whole passage. Overall, just take the idea what the author is trying to say to you. And you cannot underline if you're giving it online, so you cannot underline the main or important lines on the paper as you usually do in the other tests. So you have to keep the important points in your mind. Let's talk about the quantitative part now. Quantitative part usually consists of some of the very basic topics of mathematics, including exponents, intervals, real numbers, complex numbers, decimals, converting real numbers to decimals or decimals to fractions or fractions to decimals, square root properties, roots, exponents. These all are very basic topics, but all you have to do is you have to practice like a lot in order to get these questions real fast. Quantitative part, there is also a section for arithmetic. In arithmetic we have integers, fractions, decimals, real numbers, integers, and what you actually need to learn specifically about arithmetic topic is you need to learn the properties of 0 and 1. You have to practice enough of the factors, divisions, prime numbers, multiples. These are the most common topics that usually are being asked in the GRE. The important thing to remember is about the even and odd integers. Some of the points that you need to remember always are that for the quick MCQs is even plus even is always an even. The answer should always be even. Odd plus odd is always an even. Odd plus even is odd. Even multiplied by even is always even. Odd multiplied by odd is always odd. Odd multiplied by even is even. If you remember this, you'll be able to get like half of those MCQs very fast. Okay, in quantitative, take easy test first. If the question has only numbers in it, it means it is basic mathematics. If it has shapes in it, it means it can be from geometry, algebra, or variables. And if it has graphs or charts or bar charts, it is data analysis. You need to know from which section or which part of the quantitative analysis this is, so that you can easily solve the question. If you want to give an online mock test of GRE before actually taking the GRE test, initially you should give a mock test so you know where you are standing and how much you need to improve before giving the actual test. So in order to do that, create an account on ETS, that is a website online, you'll find it. Add to cart power prep test. You just add it to the cart, get yourself free 3 hours, go through the book of ETS, identify your weaknesses, take the books. If you need to identify your weaknesses, where you are weak and where you need to improve, go through the book of ETS. If you need to improve your speed, go through the books of Princeton, that will help you improve your speed. And if you want to increase your knowledge, your journal knowledge and the other, go through the book of Manhattan Prep, or there are online apps for it as well on Play Store as well. So download them on your phone and use them as much as possible. And select and go through top universities, apply in universities, mail professors 4 to 5 times so that you can actually get a response. Professors are actually very busy, they usually don't respond in the first email. So yeah. So there are some books recommended for the test of GRE that even I went through while I was preparing for the GRE. These are some of the very good books, very much recommended, and you all should go through these. You'll just see them right now. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You actually got something to learn from it. If you have any more questions, please ask me and I'll be over here for you. And I hope you get the best out of it. I hope you score maximum in your test, and good luck with it.